All right. Good morning. Well, let me just start by addressing the elephant in the room. Yes, I decided to go a little wild and free with my hair. It's just needed a change. Anyway, it's lovely to be here with you, and I wish I could be here in person. But I'm pre-recording this for you because by the time you watch it, I will be on my way to Santa Fe, New Mexico to celebrate our dear friend's 50th wedding anniversary. Doesn't seem possible, but there you go. Before we begin, I just want to say this meditation today is for you. And I would like to invite you to share with me in the intent to offer the benefits of this meditation, whether that be a few moments of peace, comfort, safety, chance to take a breath, whatever benefits you may receive from this meditation. I'll invite you to, if you like, to offer those up to the people of Ukraine. It is truly a very challenging time that we're living in. So I'm glad to know that we can come together and practice and give each other this gift of friendship and community and a little bit of sanctuary. So in our practices. All right, so let's begin. Let's start by feeling our bodies on whatever surface you're sitting on. So whether it be a meditation cushion or a couch like I am today, whatever surface you're sitting on, just take a breath and with our exhale, just settle down into that as if we're surrendering completely to Mother Earth's embrace via gravity that holds us close. May we find stability, safety, solidness with our contact with Mother Earth, feeling your body, the places that your body makes contact with the earth. So if it's your feet, if it's your legs, whatever part of your body is making contact with what you're sitting on, which might then be sitting on the floor, and then ultimately held by Mother Earth. So as you begin to notice sensations in your body, starting with your feet and coming up your legs, sensations of contact with a sock or clothing, noticing sensations of coolness or warmth in your feet and legs, and then up into your hips and pelvis, torso, really feeling into the belly, noticing any tension there. Or right underneath the ribs is one place that we tend to hold tension that we're not even aware of sometimes, but when we're stressed, it's a big place we hold tension. In the chest, allowing the breath to be full and easy. Taking a moment to roll out the shoulders and let the blood flow down to the fingertips. Noticing if the fingertips are feeling clammy or dry, cool or warm. Any sensations in the hands and the wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms, and shoulders. Noticing if there's any tension in the neck, the back of the neck, and the throat. And then coming up the back of the head, around the top of the head, the face, maybe even taking your fingers and just soothing your own forehead. And then caressing your own face, around the eyes, around the nose and the mouth, down the throat, and even around the ears. I have headphones in, so I'm going to be careful, but even massaging the ears just a little bit. And then let's just take a hand over our heart and another on our belly. And just taking a few moments to simply breathe. Experiencing the movement of the body with the inhale and the exhale. Chest, belly rising, expanding, and then relaxing. And then if your eyes aren't already closed, I invite you to close them if you like. It's just an invitation, so you can keep them open if you prefer. But if you're closing your eyes or if they're open, inviting the mind and the thoughts to settle into the body, just as the body is settled on the earth. You'll still have thoughts, but just allow the tension in the mind, the racing of the mind, the grasping to the future, the past, the what ifs. And it's almost as if there's a tight fist around those things, and just allow that fist to soften. The fist of the mind, the tension, thoughts and worries. You can keep your hands there or just place them comfortably in your lap. And then I'll invite you to just imagine that it's a warm day, if you can. Imagining that it's a nice warm day and you're sitting at the edge of a body of water, big lake, the sea. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining. The light of the sun is creating magical diamond sparkles on the surface of the water. The water dances, waves and ripples. The air is beautiful and clean and pure. Settling and breathing. Enjoying the warmth on your skin, sunshine. Breathing in the fresh, pure air. surrounded by nature in her finest. And also part of nature, another part of nature, is that off in the distance you notice that some darker clouds are rolling in. And then you begin to notice that the breeze is becoming a little stronger and a little cooler. Clouds are rolling in, and sometimes they're covering up the sun's light and creating shadows across the surface of the water. Maybe the air is getting a little chilly. And the sky in the distance is getting darker, and you realize that there's a storm coming. The water is getting choppy. Well, lucky enough for you, there's a little capsule, a little diving bell anchored to the dock. A little personal sized submarine, if you will. And so you might want to go over and check it out and notice that it looks safe and airtight and warm and cozy. There's a little air supply in there. And so if you'd like, you can just step in and close the hatch. And allow the diving bell to just begin to sink beneath the surface of the water. And looking around inside the diving bell, there's just enough light, plenty of air, oxygen. It's warm and cozy. Feels just right. If you're hanging out just below the surface, you might notice that your diving bell is starting to rock a little bit with the waves as they get a little bit stronger. The storm is rolling in. You can look up through the top of the diving bell and see that the sky is turning very dark. And so if you're feeling rocked by the waves, just allowing the diving bell to sink a little bit further down toward the bottom of the water. So just finding that place where you're not being rocked around by the storm, just hanging out here, finding your breath. Making contact with your surface where you're sitting. Held safely in your diving bell. And then you notice that even at this depth, you're still feeling a little bit of the rocking of the storm that is really raging above you. The waves are big now and strong and forceful. The sky is really dark. And so just allowing the diving bell to go a little bit deeper, as deep as it needs to be, and maybe even touching the bottom, the sandy bottom of the lake or the sea, looking around and watching fish or coral, watching the sea life swim by, the undulating of the sea plants. Everything is very still, quiet. Warm and safe. Overhead, you can sense that the surface of the water is rough and stormy. Sky up there is dark. It's turbulent. Down here where you are is quiet and still. So quiet that you can hear the sound of your own breathing. Sound of the inhalation and the exhalation. Feeling your chest and belly expand with the inhale and relax with a full exhale. Enjoying the silence, the stillness, the opportunity this gives you to settle your nervous system, to allow your breath to be free and easy. And every so often you can look up and continue to observe the raging storm from your safe, still place below. Listening to the sound of your own breath. Checking out the storm above, what the weather looks like. Noticing that it's beginning to calm down a little bit up there. You can see that the sky's a little bit brighter and the sun is starting to peek out and shine on the surface of the water. The turbulence begins to subside, you notice, and start to wonder if it's maybe time to come back up. So just observing the surface of the water, the sky above, the color of the sky, how much light there is. And once you feel safe, the sky is blue and vast. The sun is shining, the light is beaming down toward where you are. Through the depths of the water. The water seems calm. And so go ahead at your own pace, and when you feel ready, start to bring your diving bell up toward the surface. And when you reach the surface, find your way over to the shore. Look around and make sure it's a good time to open your hatch. And if it is, go ahead and step out. Don't forget to tether your diving bell to the dock so that it's there for you anytime you need it. And look around and listen for the birds. Feel the warmth on your skin and the sun shining down, reflecting on the surface of the water. Diamond crystals dancing across. Slight ripples. Enjoying a few breaths of this fresh, clean, new air. Feeling the expansion of the abdomen, the belly, the chest with each inhale. And then the letting go with each exhale. And then maintaining your eyes closed if they are. Go ahead and just make a transition to the place where your body is physically in this present moment. Whatever sensations you may feel in your body now, in your living room or bedroom or office, wherever you are. Noting places in your body that are cool or warm. What the air feels like, what it feels like to take a breath. And before you open your eyes, I'm going to share with you a little paragraph from another one of my favorite authors, Clarissa Pinkola Estes. She says, "Ours is not the task of fixing the entire world all at once, but of stretching out to mend the part of the world that is within our reach. One of the most calming and powerful actions you can do to intervene in a stormy world is to stand up and show your soul. Soul on deck shines like gold in dark times. The light of the soul throws sparks, sends up flares, builds signal fires, causes proper matters to catch fire." Ours is not the task of fixing the entire world all at once, but of stretching out to mend the part of the world that is within our reach. So I just want to offer that up as comfort to you, to us, as we continue to grapple with the reality of what's happening in our current times. And I just want to remind all of us that what we do matters. Whether we offer money or start a clothing drive or a first aid kit drive, whatever those small actions might be that don't feel like enough, they are. We are stretching out to mend the part of the world that we can reach. And then again, I'm just offering the benefits of this practice, whatever those may be. Again, that's quiet, that's solitude, a breath of air, the ability to just get away from it all for a few minutes, sink underneath the storm. Offer that to the people of Ukraine. And honor their suffering and their challenge, and wish them safety and hope. So thank you so much again for joining in. I hope to see you in person on screen next week. And so feel free to turn this off now and share comments with each other, whatever, and create some more community. So my deepest love and prayers for your calmness, your peace, for your heart. All right. Namaste. Thank you so much.